coming. Dusty. Okay, we are live. Let's do this. What up, what up, what up? Dusty Boaz Henry here. Boaz standing for the believer of the Alpha and the Omega. Z representing the Omega, the last letter in the alphabet. Henry standing for high earning, not rich yet. But I'm still Dusty. We got our superstar KD. Y'all familiar with him. And our first lady over here, Lady Conduit in the house. Thank you for joining. We got you here. You know what? It's a trending topic going on today. And I just got word of this. Something about a basketball player by the name of Anthony Edwards on the Timberwolves. And I'm not quite understanding what's going on. But I do got some comments. But I'm gonna let the lady to lead us into this. Miss Conduit, break it down for us. What's going down?
what what is there to break down? I mean, I guess what did he think was going to happen when you meet some Instagram model and
Give us
you
the
don't use
background.
protection?
Start from what you know. Start from what you know, and let's build from there.
What's trending is that he got someone pregnant and offered to pay 100K for her to take care of it, and she's saying no.
100K to get rid of it.
That's what they saying.
So let me get this straight. You got a millionaire. Is he a millionaire?
I'm sure he is.
Okay.
Multi.
You got a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, superstar KD, and is this an Instagram model or is she just a girl from down the way?
On socials, they sent Instagram model, so that's what I'm going to refer to her as, the Instagram model.
So her profession is showing skin on the internet.
I don't know if that's a profession, but I'm just going to use the title that Instagram model. She may have
Her
other
profession.
income or does other things, but that's what they're calling her, Instagram model.
Her
That can mean
profession
Okay.
is trapping basketball players and getting pregnant.
Hold on. You jumping the gun. Okay. Got a multimillionaire and an Instagram lady who shows her body for attention.
she shows her body. Now, whether it's for attention or not, I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. Okay. And she got the attention through Instagram of this multimillionaire. And somewhere in between, they linked up.
hmm That's what
The
I
Whatever
heard.
she
action popped off.
Yeah.
whatever she doing is working.
And
Is it?
after the action popped off, conception happened,
I think she's
which
currently pregnant.
insinuates that he went in there raw dogging. Am I wrong?
That's what happens. You get
Or maybe,
pregnant.
who knows?
Okay.
Maybe she sopped it up.
Multimillionaire.
She, whether they had a condom or didn't have a condom, the outcome is still the same. Somehow she's pregnant.
Somehow, some way, this lady has captured the attention of a multimillionaire, and now she's going to bring his child into the beautiful world.
Beautiful world is a strong word.
He
Hey,
was a
hey, hey,
beautiful.
hey.
Parts of it is beautiful. Yeah. This is the dirty part.
The child is coming into the world. Now, Madam Conduit, are you telling me that said multimillionaire said, I don't want to bring this child into the world. Take this 100,000 and take care of it? Is that what we're saying?
I think that's what all the messages said.
All right, hold on. Let's get the together mode working again. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna get together mode working. Okay, well we got that one right. See, this is exactly why. All right, we'll do it this way. So let me bring up said content. Let me do the share. We're gonna learn today. We're gonna learn today what was taking place, what transpired. Teams is not cooperating, but we're gonna make it. All right, so here we go. Yeah, let's see if I can zoom in.
So, Katie, what's your thoughts? You read it.
Well, I was hoping to be able to review the content, but I reviewed it myself.
No, the content's on the screen. It's Prince in.
Okay.
Let's see, it
So,
says action.
he's saying that he sent money to help out.
Damn, Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards knocked up an IG model, and here are the texts. Can you see it on your screen?
We can see
Yeah.
it.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, so this is what we got. And now, by looking at this, I'm gonna say he's the blue.
Actually,
He's the
no,
black. He says
he's
get
the
an
black.
abortion.
Yeah, he's the black.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
I see. I
Yes,
see
yes.
something.
Because she in the blue. Honestly, I had an abortion with my son and something
That sounds
about
strange.
hey,
If she knew it was a boy, then she waited pretty late to have that one.
I'm not going to judge her for a
Agreed.
decision.
All right. So what we
So,
So,
have here is so now what a great response. It looks like he says get an abortion. Honestly, I had an abortion with my son around 2 years ago. That just sounds all kinds of odd, but I'm not going to delve into that. It is text. Here we go. Oh. Look at her etiquette. Finna.
it's
Finna
tough
make
getting
what a
through this.
problem exactly. I don't give a F. I've been nice this whole time. On.
Um, I don't cause
I don't
problems.
bother you. I don't cause problems. Nothing. Don't speak to me like that. I told you I would because you. You gotta emphasize that. Want me to? So that you talking about a life just be somewhat understanding. I told you I'll be home soon. And he replies, I will send you the money to help you out. As a basketball player, he writes pretty good. At least we ain't reading on. I didn't ask for it, but okay. You just gonna do. You just don't want a baby. Is that why you're saying all this? Cuss. I've been cool with cool WU. Okay. I don't want kids. Look how cute though. Look like she cut out and edited some of this.
Yeah, there was a picture. Can you click on it? Can you click on the? There you
Oh,
go.
hold on, y'all.
So you can blow it
Look at
up.
this.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, we got pills involved.
It's a
We ain't
morning
got.
after, I believe.
Well, hold on. We need to go back.
He wants her to take a morning after pill. And she's like, all right, I'm gonna get to it. She's messing around with it. Because obviously she's not gonna do that shit.
Look like we missed the first page. Oh, this is the first page. Hold on.
Oh, there's more. Oh, I didn't see that part.
No, I didn't either.
What is this?
Okay, so I still have an appointment on the 27th. So that's tomorrow because it's the 26th. Hell no! I can't do this. What a great response. Get an abortion. Honestly, okay. She had a baby with her son 2 years ago. Oh, I didn't read it that way. Oh, it just looks that way. Okay, anyway, man, you can't force a kid in the world. You don't know what it's. Oh, Lord. That's not the point. I said I had an abortion 2 years ago and I regret it. Okay, I can respect that. Yes, but I don't want a kid. Being cool to you is just going to get an abortion by myself. And in you not doing ish in going about your day. That's being cool to you. Obviously, you've been through this before just by your reaction. Oh, so he out there just ejecting babies is what she's saying. Okay, I got you. I will send you money to help you out. I didn't ask for it. You just don't want a baby. Is that why you're saying all this? Because I've been cool. I'm gonna go ahead and read that like I said. With you, I don't want kids. Let's handle this like grown-ups. Okay, I'm not trying to force you to be a dad to a baby you don't want. I just don't like abortion that doesn't make me wrong. Okay, I can see that. If you really don't want to do this, then fine, I won't. It sounds like she's being cooperative.
She ain't being no
Look, woman,
cooperative.
just take the pills. I don't know how that developed into you don't care about no one but you. You got the money. What's the hold up? Because now you finna make a problem. Finna make what problem exactly? I don't give a F. I've been nice all this time. Now it makes more sense. I
Yeah.
don't bother you. I don't cause problem. Nothing don't speak to me like that. I told you I would because you want me to. So that's what you talking about. A life just be somewhat understanding. I told you I'll be home soon. Okay, just make sure you get a video of the box with the right pills. What other pills would they be? Tony.
She didn't take some fake shit. Yeah. He's like, don't take no fake shit. You need to take the stuff I sent you.
Look how cute the baby is though with no face. Look, woman, just send the video. I haven't taken
That's
them
what
or received anything. Woman,
What'd you say?
I said. That's what that
just
send the video comes from.
just send the video. Why are you repeating the same ish? Are you gonna send the video?
Narration by Dusty Boaz.
No, there ain't my Dusty Boaz. It's the Dusty version. Look, I was asleep, all right? send the video. Lord help us. Well, there you have it.
There you have
That's
it.
the video. So, what's the problem?
Seems like they have two
Help me out
opposing
here.
opinions. And I feel like, obviously, they waited the wrong time to try to discuss having a child and not having a child. You should have had that up front, or understood what it was, and made sure that you
Look,
had those proper protocols in place to make sure you don't have this kind of
That's
situation.
that's why they have contracts now,
what kind of contracts?
like
Please.
NDA type contracts. You got to go out there and have contracts with these hoes.
Hey, 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 hey. Mr. KD, respect the lady of the house, please.
I'm sorry.
We're not
These are
going to
young
be
ladies.
using no B's and no H's and no.
What talking about?
What's that?
I said, what kind of contracts are you alluding to? I'm talking about when I say have an agreement, like if you're going to enter into this type of situation, I think there should be both understanding that, hey, I don't want any kids, and then you do what you need to do to make sure that doesn't happen.
He pulled out.
That's 100% effective method.
Anthony Edwards believes it's a 100% effective.
No, I wasn't in the bedroom, so I don't know what happened. But all we can talk about is what we are currently faced with, and obviously she's pregnant, and he doesn't want this baby.
So, let's go back. I want to understand. Miss Conduit, are you telling me that the multi-million-dollar Mr. Edwards had no other women to choose from besides the Instagram model?
I don't know what his choices are, but I'm sure being a multimillionaire, he has multiple choices. And, who knows what his tastes are. But I believe, don't he have a girlfriend? I don't know. But maybe this
Well,
is
he
the
got a
one that he
girlfriend?
decided.
Don't tell me he got a whole girlfriend at home.
Maybe. I don't know. We have to kind of do some digging to find out. But I'm sure he got something going on. Who knows? But, why did he choose her? Why do we choose anybody we choose? But, look at the situation he's got himself in. Do we got a picture of what she looks like? Not that it matters, but
Rumor has it there's a video. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me see if this Dusty channel is going to be able to pull it up. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see. What we got here? Okay, let's go back to the...
KD. If you was a
Here we go.
multi-millionaire.
All right.
Let's say we get this, would you choose this particular person?
Let's look at this video. Oh. Oh, what we work? Oh, it's... But that don't look natural. I mean...
I dump in the trunk.
Wow. Is that thing moving?
The person is.
I'm looking at this.
Is it heels that make your butt look big, or does it make your legs look different? What do the heels do?
I don't know what the BBL is supposed to do. I don't know if it's supposed to give you a silhouette of hourglass or make your legs look small. I don't know why people get BBLs, and that's have to be another conversation for another day. But
so there it is. The secret is out. We talking about BBL. Is that right, Conduit?
Let's just say this is her. I mean, maybe there was something about her. Maybe they had intimate conversations that we're not aware of that drew him in, or maybe it was just her backside. I don't know what
Let me.
was the thing that called her to
Let me see.
him.
Oh well, hold on, hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Ooh, you got what? She got more than a handful. Are those? Well, you know what? I don't even believe those are real. Now, hold on, hold on. Let me just do a
You
little
just
more
saw this picture,
investigation here.
or Justin, you just saw this picture. Would this be someone that, if you were scrolling through Instagram and you saw this young lady or this woman, would you stop me like, oh, okay, let me drop her a DM
I mean, I'm looking at this face.
to the right, not the one, not the video, but the picture to the right.
Right, right, right. I'm trying to zoom in on
And,
it, but
and you got to remember airbrush, filters, this,
I
that,
mean,
and the
okay,
other thing.
when you're scrolling through Instagram, you're not like, okay, that's airbrush, that's a filter. You like looking at a body and you're just like, okay, that's a nice body. You're not like thinking, oh, that's airbrush. Oh no, that's not real. I don't think you look at pictures that
Well,
way.
true.
let
And
me
either
let
way,
me
it
tell
didn't
you
matter
something.
because it was enough to make him pull the trigger. So,
Let me tell you. I look at that video and it just makes me question everything about this individual. There's nothing about her that says that's a real woman right there. I need to go pursue her. There was nothing there. I mean,
And
well,
maybe that wasn't his thought. Maybe his thought was, maybe that wasn't his thought that this is a real woman. Let me pursue her. And maybe he was thinking, uh, this is somebody that I can have sex with. I don't know. I mean, we don't know his frame of thinking as to why he particularly chose this woman. Maybe it's just her attributes, the breast. Maybe he's a breast man. Maybe he's a butt man. And if you are a butt man, does it matter if it's a real butt or a fake butt? Does it matter? A butt is a butt.
what my boy K Dot say? We're the ones with the cellulite. Look, I look at those chicken legs,
Not chicken legs. She missed leg day. She missed leg day.
and I'm looking at that thing not moving.
that's because she got them tight pants on. It's keeping it in place.
Do you think she got on some Spanx
Whatever those are, they wrap tight.
or
So
skim?
there ain't gonna be a lot
Uh,
of movement there. It ain't Spanx because it would be moving. So these are like
We talking about a
but I
woman
don't know.
that can't even hold her woman's on her side.
I don't think BBL's supposed to move. Do they? I don't
To answer your question, Conduit,
know. Okay.
in the dusty world, I think about the mentality behind a female. I'm not going to lump everybody in,
Okay.
but a female that thinks that instead of presenting what she was blessed with and modifying it to look extravagant, tells you the type of person that you're dealing with. And what I mean by that is a person that doesn't value themselves to the point where they would not change themselves to catch and or track something that they normally wouldn't be able to obtain. Now, in every situation, we have to make sacrifices, right? With our education, we had to go to school, sacrifice time, partying, drugging, because of the promise that if we disciplined ourselves today, we would have benefits on the other side. When you think about a person that says, I don't want to make any sacrifices, My sacrifices are going to consist of monetizing my value by modifying my body. I think that those concepts define the inner person behind the modifications. And that's his opinion. I'm welcome to feedback.
So when you say it defines them, like, are you saying maybe they have low self-esteem? Or are you saying that maybe they don't like who they see in the mirror, and so they make modifications? Or what are you saying when you think that when someone makes modification that kind of defines who they are, or
I think that when they look in the mirror and they think about the effort and the time that it would take to attempt to gain that naturally, because it's real easy to go into the gym, do a whole bunch of squats, and you may not have something that looks as stiff and unmovable as what she had going on with the chicken legs, but you would have something that you have instill time and value in yourself and allow what you naturally are able to achieve to come out. Me looking at that person, I would say this person is really into their shape, into their physique, and they love themselves enough to put the time and effort in to achieve what they're trying to gain. Whether it be a big derriere, chest falling all out, but it's again that mentality of let me not take any shortcuts, but actually do what it takes to get what I want to achieve. So if you take that mentality and then try to force it into what we call a relationship in 2023, do you honestly not expect that person to take shortcuts in your relationship? I think that you should. And I think that's why you get these ow.
well, that's short.
WUs,
I
shorthand for
think when
text.
you're,
I get that. It's
it's
still a
easy to be
shortcut
like,
though.
right. I mean,
Right.
in today's environment, how many people write complete sentences when they're communicating with people? Like the thing that I can't
I,
stand, somebody's in my inbox talking about WYD, or but yeah, what are yeah WYD, and I'm just like, you can't put out the whole sentence. What are you doing? Like you send it. You text me 3 words. You took time to get in my inbox to text me 3 letters, and you can't even spell out the whole sentence.
especially when you got autocorrect that will automatically type it for you.
But shortcuts. That's what we're talking about.
I I think that the value. Let's go a little deeper. Let's take it another level. The mentality that it takes to submit yourself under a knife, literally risk your life for a trending fad, for a temporary fix, because these things aren't long term, right?
Right. And I mean, right, exactly.
Go
It's just a
ahead. No, I
trending.
want you. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kevin.
All
KD.
right. So my question, so my thing here is I'm gonna kind of take it somewhere what you said, Dusty. You said that women try to monetize their body, right? So
I did.
the way that I'm looking at this, like her whole, she's going for a certain aesthetic. She wants certain pictures to look a certain way. She wants certain things to look a certain way. So when she presents it on social media or whatever, that it's gonna look that popular, faddish kind of way, which is gonna draw attention and draw eyes.
Like
And
thirst trap.
thirst trap. There you go. That is a perfect analogy, and not even an analogy. That's just an accurate statement. So I think that she cast her net. Her net caught something, and she reeled that thing in. This is where we are now, having this discussion, talking about how we're gonna take care of a problem. that has presented itself because he couldn't resist the temptation.
Right.
But some people like that aesthetic and some people don't. They'll take a pump and blow up the ass and blow up everything else. The lips, the breasts, like, they want all these things to look bigger and, I don't even know. They just bring more attention to certain things. Some people like that, and, it's where we are.
Bring more attention to themselves to attract a multimillionaire.
Well, it just so happened to attract multimillionaire.
I'm sure she got broke people in her inbox too.
Oh, yes, for sure.
So here's my question. You're laying in the bed with Mr. Instagram model. At this point, the can of worms has been opened. All the world, the flower has opened up so that you have fully explored it. You have pollinated the flower. And what you're laying next to is no longer a BBL. It's no longer breast augmentation. It's no longer airbrush photos. You're laying next to a conglomerate of all of these different aspects of life that don't necessarily represent the person that you just laid with. Right?
Well,
Can you? I feel like you can still be who you are, but all these different um things added. Right? I feel like let's play devil's advocate for a moment.
Okay.
Let's just
All right.
say you get these things because you want to look good for yourself. And
All
then
right.
you can't help that because you're modifying yourself for yourself that you get benefits. Everybody else get those benefits as well. And maybe getting those additives to the body, you're like, you know what? I'm getting a lot more attention. Let me keep adding. And then it just becomes a domino effect of, okay, I started with a bud, now let me do my lips, let me do the whatever else. Because you're thinking, I'm trying to attain this perfect body or this image in their own individual head. Because we all have,
mhm.
we all deal with our own individual insecurities when it comes to our body. And so is there anything wrong with going under the knife to improve your self-esteem about yourself? I mean, I personally think yes, but would I be opposed to having some type of plastic surgery? I don't think so. I don't think I could completely rule it out. And I feel like if I wanted to, get a breast lift or whatever else I to choose, do I want a BBL? Definitely not. But I feel like, um, what makes a person go in and get a BBL? And then, what is it? And then the ones that we're seeing, why do they look the way they look? So I think there's two components to that. I think we have to understand, why are people going under the knife? And then when they do choose to go under the knife, some of these procedures like the BBL that look the way they look, do you go in saying, oh, I want to look like that? And then what's in your mind to make you think that looks appealing? That's going to get you a result of I'm going to be able to catch that guy, or I'm going to have these pictures, or I'm going to get these endorsements. Like, what is it about this fad that we're seeing right now with the BBLs that make people think a big butt and skinny legs is something to attain as image of beauty?
I want to answer that by taking a very long segue, and I promise we'll bring it back.
Okay.
Did you see the article recently by Vanity Magazine? Did you know that they were shutting down?
No, I didn't know that.
And maybe I need to pull this up at the same time. But what I gathered from the article is the time where Vanity Magazine was being invented and, they were hiring writers and bringing in advertisements. They have literally come out, and I'm gonna do this while I'm talking. See if I can pull it up.
Well,
They
why you
literally
doing that?
came out and suggested that they were selling lies.
Right. Because I feel like the average person they magazine did not reflect the average woman's body. And I feel like now we're in a climate where we're anti what Vogue and Elle puts on the magazine. You know, you want to have the big bottom, but I think a lot of that, if you were to go back to, the early days and when you saw African American women bodies, with the big butts, people wanted to get away from that, and now certain people have made that popular, and so now you have everybody trying to go get these BBLs. Um, but to what end? I mean, I just feel like, when you think about having that 5, 10 years from now, when this finally does go away, what, like, then what? I feel like we're always going to be in this vicious cycle of trying to keep up. And I feel like, I feel like a lot of things should be loving yourself. And then how can you do that and still accentuate your body the way you want to, but not in such a detrimental way? I mean, I don't know. These BBLs are ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah, I think that the social media kind of falls in line with what historically Vanity Fair has been known
Right.
to sell. And now that you're seeing
Your favorite
the
rapper, your
results,
favorite
yeah,
all getting these
now they're
things.
all on, right.
Let me exactly. So let me go get this so I'm relevant. And now everybody wants to be an influencer. I mean, it's so many people that, oh, I want to be an influencer. Influence what? Like the brands are influencing you. You're not really an influencer. Brands are influencing you to influence other people. And so, you have everybody look the same. Everybody are getting these BBLs or
Hmm.
lips or whatever. Remember when the duck lips were people making those duck lips pictures?
Yep.
That was really popular. And so I just feel like it's one of those things where the influencers are not really influencing anything. They're being influenced by the people that are giving them brand partnerships. And again, I'm not talking about content creators. I'm talking about people who want to be influencers and they're getting paid to look a certain way to create
Hmm.
an image that's likely not real. I mean, how many of your favorite rappers are really broke, but they're singing in songs and portraying riches, and then and they have a situation happen, they start in GoFundmes.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about Brick Lady. But I think it's and I still can't find the article. I probably we'll probably have to come back and have that article ready. But I think it's still the same problem, regardless if we have the Vanity Fair issue or not. There's a platform available that will propagate and glorify one lifestyle, publicize that, and the people who are watching it out there and trying to be trending will all jump on that bandwagon
Hmm.
and risk their life to achieve something that's not even really real. But
And then they'll cut
at the whole,
corners. They'll go to Mexican or Mexico to go get these procedures because they don't have the money to
yeah,
afford them. So now you're really risking your health because you're going to other countries that may not have the same standard of care that we have in the U.S., but you don't want to spend the same amount of money. But then your homegirl, cousin, sister went and got that done. And so you're like, well, I'm going to go.
right, right, right.
You
So,
got to get a better.
as a man, if you're a multimillionaire and you're also trending, you yourself are trending
Or a
because
trender,
of what you're
yes.
able to achieve as a professional, in this case, a basketball player. Maybe it makes sense that you
I
would
mean,
get something that's also trending.
I mean,
I think
you
I
think
think it's
No, I'm
It's
sorry. Go ahead.
business. I'm just saying, I think it's business. Like this is a business now. It's part of the business model to get your BBL.
Is it also part of the business model that you offer 100K to just get rid of it?
That's just stupid. You shouldn't have been in that situation to begin with. But, shit happens.
Okay. Think about you, both of you guys. Let's just say you made it to you're normal people and you make it to a multimillionaire. You still gonna have the same mindset of where you are now. So if that girl with the thick booty and the skinny legs and the breast is what appealed to you, now you just have more money to be able to throw at this person who normally wouldn't give you two looks because now you're a multimillionaire. And so now,
Yeah.
you can essentially buy the affection of these people that you otherwise wouldn't look at
Well,
you the same. And then you also got to look at the other side. Some women do target multimillionaires because they do want their bills paid and they do want to be able to get these procedures done and not come out of their pocket. So I think, there's multiple ways you can look at this. She could have been having an agenda and he has an agenda because he want to be with somebody bad, thick, whatever. And, they both got what they wanted. She got a
that's the
baby and he got a bad chick.
thing. That's the thing. The way it read, she wasn't looking. The way that you read her text, the text to each other, she didn't want. She wasn't after him for that, right? It just kind of happened that way. Like she would. It seems like she would have talked to him either way.
In the email that I don't have an agenda, but I mean, why would I make that apparent in a thread that's going to come back and bite me? Why not seem
Right.
genuine? Like, this is just really happened.
Right.
I'm not for anything because that seems more compassionate. So when I do take you to court for
Yeah.
um, child
She
support,
playing chess.
you all of it.
She playing chess. He playing checkers. That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out different scenarios because, again, if I were to come at him with crazy energy, I'm not gonna get anywhere. So if I were to play well, this is not my goal, this wasn't my intention, um, I may get a lot further. And again, he threw 100K at her. But if she came at her, if she came at him real crazy with attitude, she may not got the same result.
The thing
And
is,
so
she
now
didn't have to come with them for anything.
100K up, and plus she likely will have this baby, and then be
Hmm.
up some more. And I'm not saying that a baby's not costly, but for 100K, I mean that's a lot of money to get rid of a problem. And again, we're making this sound so simple because again, I think that is a heavy decision to make to terminate a pregnancy. But again, as an adult, you make adult decisions, and there's adult repercussions to our actions.
I think we all know that she's not gonna do that. She's not getting rid of that baby.
Oh, that's apparent in those messages.
Well, what are the clowns in the comments talking about?
Well, I've spread some funny comments. So somebody said, if you gave me 100K, you ain't got to worry about me ever again. But yeah, the comment sections are crazy. I don't have it up now, but I definitely highly suggest reading just the comments because you get a wide variety of opinions. You got people like, you know, this is what she was trying to do. You got people like, you give me 100K, you ain't got to worry about me getting pregnant ever again, or whatever the case may be. But the comments are definitely hilarious.
If that's what people are saying,
Well,
that's surprising to me because 100K is a drop in the bucket compared to what she's gonna get for a lifetime of having that child. She's gonna get. So I said that.
Right, but I'm saying, yes, you're talking about the money component, but there's still an emotional aspect. There's still a lot. I don't think using a baby as a leverage to get whatever child support you'll get a month is not nearly enough of trying to find a babysitter, getting them in school, taking care of that child every day. I think you have to weigh out the options
You
there. But
think
I
she's
think
gonna do any of that?
she had a
She,
person before, and she didn't want to have another one because it messed. It was something that bothered her. So
to me, that's a
yeah,
play for compassion. I don't know, but it's not. There was no telling that this was going to go out to the public either. So unless she posted it, then then of course. But
I don't know why
yeah.
it would have been for them to post it. So all I can assume is that she posted the messages.
Why
In
was
which
it
case,
so okay to
strategic.
have the first abortion, but now it's not okay? And take the compassion out of it.
Well, I feel like maybe she went about it carelessly, and who knows, maybe she was pregnant by somebody that was broke. Let's take that into consideration. And so it's like, okay, what my lifestyle looked like having this baby, and this person not gonna be able to financially support it. But then, maybe she realized like, oh man, I just took a life. I'm not gonna do that again. And so then all the stars lined up per se for her. She got with an NBA player. And it seems like, well, I already have made a decision. I'm not gonna have another abortion. So bam.
Ding ding.
Who
I'm
knows?
I'm starting a new hashtag.
What's that?
She Brittany Rennered him.
What? Please explain it. Please explain.
Brittany Renner?
I know you're talking about from PJ, what's his name, Washington, the basketball player.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she said all NBA players are dumb or something like that because you can easily
Yeah.
get them to do.
She's right.
Yeah. I mean,
I
ain't she also an Instagram model?
I think I think in general, men with money can create problems for men because I feel like, I think you think about all those nerd movies, right? Where, oh, I'm going to get rich and successful and I'm going to get that beautiful, prized possession. And so I feel like if you lead with you want to be able to pay for this bad chick, right? Then I feel like that's what you're going to be seen as. And so then you get mad because people want to see you as an ATM, but then your whole point of becoming rich was so you can get the bad chick.
Well, kind of comes with the territory. He's just playing basketball. Basketball just happens to make you money in this country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm
But I
thinking
mean,
about that.
don't,
If I were to
don't
become
men
rich today,
right? And if you were to become rich today, and let's say whoever you would like to date, right now you likely couldn't
okay,
date them. Let's just throw out some celebrity that you think is attractive.
okay,
It doesn't even have to be a celebrity. It could be an Instagram model.
Well, whoever we would know. And let's just say, knowing who this person is, would she give you the time? If you were to drop in her DMs now, do you think she would give you the time of day? But if you were to put, $1 million man, and then, have a few pictures of, all your assets, I think she likely would give you 2 or 3 looks. But however, you also are broadcasting what your worth is, just like a woman broadcasts when she put these pictures on, a sense of what her worth is, her breast, her thighs, her butt, or whatever. You are selling something. You're selling your image. You're selling what your assets are.
There you go.
I'm too dusty to be in this conversation. Here's why. When I was on the market, I make sure, I made sure that I had a hoopty on deck, and or I drove my mama's car. Now, mind you, I got a brand new vehicle sitting in the garage and a 15, 16-year-old vehicle sitting in the driveway. Mama, can I borrow your car? Because the very fact that a woman would only entertain me or respond to me based on her ability to Google my net worth would pretty much generally disqualify her.
But that's you. There are, I would say, another vast of men who
Flaunt it.
like to lead with what assets they have.
Mm-hmm.
And so they'll attract a certain woman that want those assets. And then I feel like you can't be upset when that's the outcome you get, because if you're throwing 100K around, and obviously, that's just a small example. I think someone else who maybe didn't have money couldn't say, "Hey, here's 100,000 and get rid of it."
But then when you older and you don't have it anymore and you ain't bringing in the millions and you find out your wife is on OnlyFans, then you run around looking with the boo boo face.
Yeah.
So the very fact that you paid for this attention, that you don't inherently have to the ability to keep and captivate without your ability to bring in and throw 100K to get rid of it. Doesn't that ultimately say you aren't compatible with this person? But see, that's just
But
dusty thinking.
you, you think he going into somebody's DM thinking, "Oh, I'm compatible with this person," or is he thinking, "I'm gonna hit it and quit it"?
Yeah.
Now, if I was these Instagram models, I would make sure that I'm maximizing my assets to the point to where I'm at least having a portfolio of money stashed. I'm just, you hear, I mean, because you think about all these Instagram models that, eventually your body ages and it ain't selling like it used to. And then, you now driving, again, nothing wrong with a Honda Civic or whatever. But I'm just saying, if you getting large amount of cash instead of wearing it in a purse or a shoe or whatever, why not put up you a nice little nest egg? So then when your body age and you retire, you can really retire.
Is the woman that's taking the shortcut to modify her body thinking about building a nest egg?
No, no.
No, you don't think so? Like I
I
said,
know so.
it's a business. This is part of the business model. Going and getting the BBL is an investment. It's paying off now because she's
It's an
at
investment
least
to
gonna get 100K. She already got 100K. He already sent the money.
right, but she gonna have a baby, right? And then she's gonna get her
Hmm.
another big baller. I think
There you go.
the goal is to get you a big fish at some point. So yeah, you
Right.
get all these little fish. So they pay for your BBL, they pay for your lifestyle, they pay for your name brand drip, and that way then you can present yourself to somebody
Well,
catch and marry them, lock them down, and then stay with them for whatever terms of the agreement, as far as how long you got to be together till you get a divorce, and then you take half of his assets.
and to be fair, the name brand drip can be a sponsorship. You go because they're building their bodies. They're sculpting their bodies to an aesthetic, to what's popular right now, to what looks good in certain clothes. So they're going to get those clothes, they're going to present them, and it's going to make them look a certain way that obviously they're trying to look. And they're going to, they might grab some attention from some folks that, like you said, got the bigger play in mind. And they're not going to turn that down. Like she knew who he was, you know? She's like, oh, yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, you don't need that. Maybe there was a condom involved, right? I'm sure she was like, nah, man, you don't need that, man. Put that away. You want to feel all of this. So,
I
Someone's
don't
hey,
gonna have
know.
to prove to me that Instagram is a good place to meet a solid value person and contributor to
Well, I don't
society.
tell you, so I don't have an Instagram, so I can't even tell you.
I don't think it's impossible, but
I
it's
think
just,
it's almost
you think it's almost impossible?
I think it's almost impossible. Yes.
I
I
think
agree
it's
with
possible.
Conduit.
I think it's like any other social media platform, you know, Any
Right,
other
exactly. And I
dating
a social
platform?
platform. I mean, I think to me, Instagram is no different than your dating apps.
Yeah,
You
there
know,
you
because
go.
I feel like you're portraying an image or selling
Yep.
or um communicating who you think you are, and then again, it's not till that person really gets to know you to realize, really what you were about. So I don't know. Again, I don't have Instagram. I've never been interested in getting an Instagram account. I feel like it has its time and place, but it's just not something that I'm interested in partaking in. I mean, I
What
feel
if you
like
could
there's so
get
many other
100K out of
time
it?
wasters. I don't need to waste my time more than what I already do. What'd you say, Dusty?
What if you could get 100K out of it?
I have too much integrity.
Oh,
This is why I like Conduit. Conduit. This is why she's on the show. Like, comment,
Because I
share,
have
subscribe.
because I have integrity.
Let me tell you
that's the
something,
magic
Miss
word.
Conduit. You're a rare find in these days. This is why we're so happy to have you here. We respect your opinion and welcome it to this platform. We need more like you. Be an
It's a lot of us
inspiration
out.
to these clowns out here.
I wouldn't call them clowns. I feel like everybody have their own agenda, and so if that's that woman's agenda, good for her. I feel like it's not gonna get her too far in life. But again, I feel like we all have to assess what we want out of life, and then what that looks like 5, 10 years. I don't think Instagram influencers are looking at 10, 15 years from now what they want out of life. I think people are living for now, and it shows that people are living for now because um, of some of these things. They're changing their body. Like, again, when this fag goes out, what are you going to do with that? Go back under the knife and get it removed?
Nope.
Got to.
No.
Last time I saw a
Or
clown,
start,
the
or when it
clown had on
starts
a
to
whole bunch of makeup, a fake
decline,
body,
Yeah.
fake hair, a nose on, whole bunch of makeup.
Well, she may appeal to somebody. They're like, you know what? I'm okay with having somebody that put on a whole face and a nose and hair and all that. That makes her pretty. And then the person who
Yeah.
appeals to that, I'm happy for them. It's
And
not something.
once you live that life, you don't go back to just living a regular life. Like that's a life that you live. That's a life that you're accustomed to.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So you're not
Ronald
gonna
let
take your
McDonald appealed to me as a child.
What'd you say, Dusty?
Ronald McDonald appealed to me as a child.
Right.
And we see what happened to Ronald McDonald.
Well, now they have adult Happy Meals.
really.
So, yeah.
Again, we see what happened to Ronald McDonald.
What happened to Ronald McDonald?
He's still a multi-billionaire
Exactly.
company. He's still winning.
You don't see him
So
no more.
he's well, the clown himself. Yes, he's gone.
That's what, again, a person with a whole bunch of makeup on, a clown suit, a nose, fake hair.
Hey, everybody needs a mascot. They'll age out. The look will change, and they'll start making themselves look like that. So yes,
I
they
feel
will
like
age out.
to you, when you start wearing makeup, especially if you start wearing it younger, you don't look like yourself anymore. And so you would have to continue to wear makeup to look like the person that you're presenting every day. But
Just when I
I
thought
mean,
we
I
were
think
going to end this, let me bring up one more thing.
okay.
I want y'all's opinion on this. You marry Ronald McDonald because Ronald McDonald is what's trending right now on Instagram. Fake chicken legs, the bottom that doesn't move, the top that's falling all out of the clothing, the airbrush face, the fake hair. But tomorrow, or even 5, 10 years from now, the total opposite is what's trending. Flat, cellulite, concave in certain areas, bald spots. As the person that tricked off 100K to give this woman's attention, are you mad at them for following the new trend?
I feel like people who follow trends are going to follow trends, whether it's whatever the trend is going to be.
So you don't know who you with.
I mean, because you're following a trend. I mean, I feel like until you know what you want, whether it's trendy or not, if you're following a trend, whatever the new trend is going to be, you're going to always going to be searching for that new thing.
And you're never going to be happy.
You'll be happy in that moment, but would you have longevity happiness? Likely not, because you're always going to be searching for something likely not going to find. Because until you know what you want, despite what the trend is, you're always going to be looking for something that don't exist because you're only going to find it temporary.
And hence, that leads the conversation full circle. If the person won't even be happy with what they have, what God gave them, and or put in the work and effort to present themselves as the whatever goal they're trying to achieve. Again, how do you get to the core person? The person that is actually behind all the glitz and glamour, with all the clown makeup, all the airbrushing, the fat in different places. How do you know who you laying next to?
I feel like the argument that you're making is that nobody should ever get any cosmetic thing done. They shouldn't wear makeup. They shouldn't
Right.
get like breast implants. They shouldn't do anything. They should just be all natural all the time. That's just not realistic.
Right.
People.
Exactly. And I agree with KD because I feel like I've been trying for at least the last 7 years to get a six pack. It's not going to happen. Now, at some point, I feel like I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to probably go in and let them just naturally go ahead and build me one. I'm going to be okay with that. But does that mean that me as a person has changed? No. I feel like I'm still going to be who I am. I'm going to be who I am with a six pack, though.
I am biased and maybe even low key jealous because I don't have the ability to go out there and morph into a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, turn myself into Shamar Moore, Denzel Washington with all these voodoo makeups and enhancements. As men, generally what we present is what we got.
Oh, well, that's not true. Because now y'all can get you can go from having a bald fade to having dreads. You know, because y'all be getting them hair extensions. No, I don't get hair extensions. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying now you have the ability to get you some hair extensions. If you want to have a bald fade Tuesday and dreads on Thursday, I have seen it. What else? I feel like if you want to do calf, if you want to, have calf enhancements, I've seen that. I mean, you can pretty much do everything a woman do. You can go under the knife and and create illusion as well. So now it's equal opportunity plastic surgery, not just for women, but also for men. The only thing you can't do is enhance your male member.
We're working on that. There'll be
Like,
a
comment,
way.
share, subscribe, share the video. The dusty extension. Mine is gonna be so extended, it's just gonna be hanging out the bottom of my pants, dragging on the ground.
Don't nobody want to see that.
Oh, but we want to see the chicken legs with the fake butt.
I'm just saying it creates an illusion. Now, if you have a imprint, that's one thing. But if you just have it hanging out, nobody gonna see that. I think people like an illusion.
And this is why I'm dusty, because I don't understand none of this. This is all over my head. I'm too old for this. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave us a comment below. Let us know that you're out there. The lady of the house, Miss Conduit, thank you so much for joining.
You're welcome.
The
Thanks for having me.
regular, the superstar Kevin, superstar KD. Any last comments between either one of you?
Nope. No last comments.
Share the
No
video,
comments.
subscribe, let us know that you're out there. We out. We love you. Thank you for watching. Dusty Boaz Henry. Boaz standing for the believer of the Alpha and Omega. Henry not high earning, not rich yet. But as you can see from the Teams application and the MacBook, we still dusty. We out. Peace.